How to process a payment using the point of sale system in StoreConnect. Once a user is signed into the point of sale system, here's the basic ways to process a payment. First of all, a product will need to be included into the cart. A customer will need to be added to this cart. They can either be selected from your Salesforce database, or you can click Create New Customer to create a new customer. The customer will then be assigned to the top of the cart here. You can use the Notes button to include any notes on this transaction. And if you need to park the order and come back to it later, you can click the Park Order button. Once an order is parked, you can access it again by using the Orders menu, and here will be the parked order. Select it, and then click Continued Parked Order to return it to the current transaction. Keep in mind that all parked orders will only last as long as the current user is signed in. You can use the Empty button to empty all items from the cart and start again if you wish. Once you're ready to make payment, click on the Pay button at the bottom, and here we'll be brought to the Payment section. Use the drop-down menu to select the payment type. If a Square card reader is connected, then this option will be available. Otherwise, there is the manual card option, which would be a separate card machine used, and the reference number will need to be included in this field. In the right field, you can then add the amount which was charged. Whether it was the whole amount, or if this was a split payment, then include how much was charged. Then click the Take button, and you'll now see that this much is deducted with the balance remaining below it. You can then select another option from the list to make as many split payments as needed. A payment of cash can be made by including the amount. Bank transfers can also be used by including the reference number and again the amount charged. Checks can also be included. And if the customer has a voucher code, they can include it here, as well as how much they'd like to use from their voucher towards this payment. And finally, there's the Pay on Account option if this customer is eligible to use it. Just include the purchase order number and the amount to be paid from the account. Once the full amount for the order has been completed, you'll then be brought to the Order Placed page, where you'll see the complete transaction and all the split payments made on this order, including order notes. You can then use the Email Receipt button to send the customer a receipt, or print the receipt if there's an attached printer. You can then use the Back button to return to the main menu. And that's the basics of processing payments with the point of sale system in StoreConnect.